you around about 7:10 this morning as we discuss the General Intelligence Laws Amendment Bill. Hopefully, those amendments make it intelligent, like actually intelligence. Nah, we'll find out.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
Monday, Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, how are you today?
Alhamdulillah. We'll start off with not very good news this morning. The Margate area overnight drain has caused catastrophic damage in that area, very bad. So you gonna just have to consult people in that area before you go in there, because most of the place was completely underwater, flooded last night, and going into the early hours of the morning as well. So it's still raining in most places, coming towards Durban as well. Very, very overcast conditions. Some places the roads are wet, so the oil has come up. So please be careful as you're driving out this morning. If you're traveling on the NC eastbound coming towards Durban, after the M13 ramp, you've got a vehicle broken down on the breakdown lane. Stuck on the NC northbound, just past Peter Brown, or just before Peter Brown. Left-hand lane is closed, it's broken down, so just be careful it is. N2 is a little bit busy already as you're coming on Tweed Hill from Galleria towards the Supreme Court Spectrum. Also, the M1 Egerton Highway is starting to congest, eastbound coming towards the N2. Phoenix Highway as well, leaving the Phoenix area, going past the 7th rank towards the M41, also starting to congest. And JG Champion as well is still moving as you approach the Palm View traffic lights. That's your first update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. Much appreciated. You take it nice and easy. We'll catch up with you in a while on the show. Walaikum salam. So, as we get through the morning, just driving through, noticing the extra cloud cover and all of that, and just noticing that the sun's just taking a lot longer to get up there than it usually does.
The weather update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
A little bit of a grey one today, a cloudy day expected for Durban, a 26-degree high at lunchtime, and then a 75% chance of rain. So that's coming through around 2-3 o'clock this afternoon, a 75% chance of rain, and rain through the night as well. So plan your day accordingly if you're going to be in Durban. Cloudy 26 for the first half of the day. Pietermaritzburg, mostly cloudy 23 degrees. Pietermaritzburg expecting rain in the late afternoon as well, around about a 67% chance of rain there. Margate today, cloudy 24 degrees. Margate, a 48% chance of rain as you get through the day. Richards Bay today, mostly cloudy 26. Ladysmith, mostly cloudy 23 degrees in Ladysmith. Johannesburg today, mostly cloudy 17. Cape Town, clear 23. Lilongwe in Malawi, cloudy 24 degrees. Pakistan's Karachi today, mostly cloudy 33 degrees. Makkah, mostly sunny 35. It's kind of cool weather out there for that. Hey? Al Medina, hazy and 32 degrees. Lunchtime high there. Dubai today, sunny 33. Perth in Australia, a sunny 27. And Gaza City, Palestine, starting off the day at 18 degrees, heading up to a maximum of 24 for our Palestinian brothers and sisters. It's your breakfast rush as we get into this morning. Nazmeera, Cassim, you and the guys from Vodacom have been talking through the weekend. I'll play catch up in a little bit, but just give us the gist of what is going on.
Okay, so Vodacom decided that they want to do an after Ramadan competition.
The after party, okay.
As of today.
Yeah.
So, we had Ramadan to look forward to, we had Eid that we looked forward to, and now they said, let's do a Shawwal giveaway.
Right.
So it's pretty simple. Between Monday and Thursday, we'll choose one person
per day
that will just tell us what 3 things stood out for them in the month of Ramadan.
Right.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Right.
That person basically would win 4 gigs of data, compliments of our sets of Vodacom stores, and then
in a brand new SIM card.
Okay, in a brand new SIM card, right? Correct. Recard and all of that.
Yeah, you must go to the shop with your proof of ID, take both your parents and everything.
Everything done for you. And then we take those 4 people, we call them on Friday.
We call them on Friday.
We call them on Friday.
Right.
And then we do a Ramadan true and false questionnaire.
Mm-hmm.
And the person that gets the highest from the 4
Mm-hmm.
will win themselves a mystery prize worth over 1,500 rand from Vodacom.
So we'll do this over the next 2 Fridays. So it's going to be this week Friday, inshallah, and Friday next, inshallah. So close off the month of April with our set of Vodacom stores. So this one will take us to the end of April. And of course, something cooking at the moment for the month of May as well. So you've got to stick around. You've got to stay tuned. I want to say assalamu alaikum to those people that are watching the live stream at the moment on Facebook. So to you that's there, thank you very much for being there. I'm going to ask you to share the video, right? So just look down there or like there or some, just look down there. There's a button that says share. Press it, right? Press the button that says share and let's make the circle bigger. Easy as that. Monday morning, if you're still sitting there rubbing your eyes like, yeah, it's Monday. Wake up! Wake up! Get your day started. We'll tell you about what you've been missing out in the world after this.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil Pure Sunflower Cooking Oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil Cooking Oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Waking you up every weekday morning.
Nichal, Sarawan, all over your radio.
Gents, it's time for us to take our prostate health into our hands. 1 in 3 of us over 40 are affected by enlarged prostate glands. You know what I'm talking about. The straining when urinating, frequent night urination, and low libido. Prostavol can help. Prostavol was clinically developed to assist in the treatment of symptoms associated with an enlarged prostate and has helped thousands of men to regain their dignity. Ask your pharmacist for Prostavol in the blue box. No prescription necessary. Prostavol. Complete prostate health.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
जान मेरी वो रहता है जो दिल के अंदर शान नबी फख्र अली शान नबी फख्र अली दमादम मस्त कलंदर उमर है जान पैगंबर दमादम मस्त कलंदर उमर हर दिल के अंदर हो जान मेरी सर्ब इलाही वो है मर्द मुजाहिद उमर 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 दोनों जहां है उसकी जुर्रत के शाहिद कैसा रो किसरा अब भी लर्जा है नाम से उसके वो बुचकन शेर फिगन वो बुचकन शेर फिगन सिपा सालारे लश्कर सदा है ये हर लब पर सदा है ये हर लब पर दमादम मस्त कलंदर उमर है जान पैगंबर दमादम मस्त कलंदर उमर हर दिल के अंदर हो जान मेरी जिसको दुआ में मांगा प्यारे नबी ने उमर 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 कायद जिसे है माना मौला अली ने रब की अता है वो है दुआए मोहम्मद उसकी तरह कोई नहीं उसकी तरह कोई नहीं वफा का वो है पैकर सदा है ये हर लब पर सदा है ये हर लब पर दमादम मस्त कलंदर उमर है जान पैगंबर दमादम मस्त कलंदर उमर हर दिल के अंदर हो जान मेरी दुश्मन उम्र के तू ये गौर से सुन ले उमर 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 गाते रहेंगे यूं ही नगमे उम्र के हमसे जो टकराना तू सोच के तू टकराना मौत से हम डरते नहीं मौत से हम डरते नहीं उम्र के हम हैं नौकर सदा है ये हर लब पर सदा है ये हर लब पर दमादम मस्त कलंदर उम्र है जान पर दमादम मस्त कलंदर उम्र हर दिल के अंदर हो जान मेरी हो जान मेरी रब के बंदों से उसको प्यार था इतना उमर 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 रातों को भी तैबा में वो घूमता था हामी गरीबों का वो मजलूमों का वो मसीहा वो है सखी यार नबी वो है सखी यार नबी यतीमों का वो रहबर सदा है ये हर लब पर सदा है ये हर लब पर दमादम मस्त कलंदर उमर है जान पैगंबर दमादम मस्त कलंदर उमर हर दिल के अंदर हो जान मेरी हो जान मेरी फर्श पे मस्जिद के वो गोशे में जाकर उमर 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 लेटा है पत्थर का वो तकिया लगा कर ऊंट पे खादम है और पैदल उमर चल रहा है ये सादगी देखी नहीं ये सादगी देखी नहीं इसे कहते हैं लीडर अरे ऐसे होते हैं लीडर सदा है ये हर लब पर दमादम मस्त कलंदर उमर है जान पैगंबर दमादम मस्त कलंदर उमर हर दिल के अंदर हो जान मेरी हो जान मेरी वो जो कहे तो दरिया जोश पर आए उमर 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 नाम से उसके हर एक गम टल जाए आदिल वो ऐसा जिस पर नाज करे दोनों आलम ऐसा कोई जग में नहीं ऐसा कोई जग में नहीं उम्र से ले जो टक्कर न लेना उम्र से टक्कर न लेना उम्र से टक्कर दमादम मस्त कलंदर उम्र है जान पैगंबर दमादम मस्त कलंदर उम्र हर दिल के अंदर हो जान मेरी हो जान मेरी उसने खुदा से पाया वो दबदबा था.
So I was sitting down yesterday afternoon and I'm watching Hafiz Rashid Qazi and his people basically going through their show yesterday afternoon. It was so much fun. It was excellent. Thank you, Rashid Qazi, for what was a tremendous program yesterday afternoon. I was sitting down having some tea, just chilling out, relaxing at home, flipping through social media, and I came across that one day. I want to say assalamu alaikum, everybody that's watching the video right now. Salim Musa, who got a glimpse of me driving this morning. He's watching the video now, and he says, hey, keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Salim Musa. Nicole Naika, sending her good morning to everybody today. We've got Rajan Naidu. Blessed morning to you as well, brother. Hope you have a good one. So Rajan says, loving the song. Hey, Rajan, thank you very much for that. A lot of people under this I don't know what to call it, impression that it's only a certain community that listens in to this program. And I want to say thank you very much to those folks that are sending messages, letting us know that the broader community also tuning in to the show as well. So taking it far, wide, outside of the norm, if you want to call it that. And then I'll pop onto my Facebook and I see thus. I'm putting it up on screen.
We've got to get that trending.
You got to get it trend.
Absolutely.
Like the light is not helping me. Like I can't do this. Like where's? Hey, if I do that, yay! There you go. 5K family fun run and walk. No, you see now, Zach. Now I'm looking like a chocolate charo all over again. Now he put the light off. Anyway, listen. This picture here. Go onto our Facebook. This one here. That picture that I was showing you on the video right now. It's the poster for the Breakfast Rush 5 kilometer family fun run and walk. Date is Saturday, the 27th of April. It's scheduled to be at the Blue Lagoon Lawns, like Lags, right? Like Lags down the road. Yeah. So Blue Lagoon Lawns on Saturday, the 27th of April. We're going to be gathering from around about 5:30 in the morning. The race itself, the walk itself, is scheduled to start at 6:30. So if you only get there at 6:30,
that's cool.
Then you're late.
Ooh.
Yeah. You see, it's cool for her because she's not going to be walking.
I'm going to be walking.
She's going to be running.
No.
She's running. Right? So join in on the action, the thrills with the Breakfast Rush and Radio Al-Ansar as we journey through a picturesque 5 kilometer route. So we'll be taking in the sights of that absolutely magnificent Moses Mabhida Stadium, turning left, going under that walkway, whatever you want to call it, turning onto the promenade, and just walking back to Blue Lagoon, to the lawns. Nothing strenuous. We're not going to, make it like an Iron Man thing where at some point you've got to kick a punching bag and then at another point you've got to do 10 push-ups. No. We're not doing. This is a leisurely stroll for 5Ks.
Absolutely.
And everybody that I've been speaking about says to me, but Nichal, if somebody walks, they could walk the 5 kilometers in an hour, within an hour, just walking normally. So what we've done is, because I'm a little bit I'm not so fit, man. So it's going to take me like 2 hours, maybe. So we extended the time. So starting time for the actual walk is scheduled to be 6:30 a.m. So 7:30 for the speedy ones, 8:30 for people like me, and like 9:30 for people that are just like chilled. Like they want to take a cool walk. Now, that's what's taking place on the 27th. Here's what you've got to do. Right, you watching the video right now, I want you to go onto the Al-Ansar website. So www.alansar.org.za. There's a drop-down menu on there. You click on the drop-down menu and it will take you to the Fun Walk entry form, the registration form. So you fill that in on the website. There's banking details. On the form, there's banking details as well. So it's 100 Rand for an adult and $50 for kids under 12. Pay per person. Email your POP to me. Your proof of purchase, right? tbr@alansar.org.za. That's my email address. So send it there and boom. We'll get you responded to. So Nazmeera is going to be working late for a couple of days and all of that in the office. She's going to be answering your emails and Tabila will be answering your emails and I will be as well. So 27 April, it's a Saturday. Blue Lagoon Lawns from 6:30 a.m. We'll be gathering from 5:30 a.m., right? So it's the Breakfast Rush inaugural 5 kilometer family fun run and walk, the Breakfast Walk. You can walk whichever way you want. Have you done this sort of thing before?
I have.
You have?
I have.
I haven't. I'm lazy.
I love this sort of thing.
Yeah.
It brings people together. It brings family together, brings friends together. And at a lot of them that I've been to, you said, some people would finish in 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's because there's probably like 500 conversations that went on from the start to the finish, breakfast in between. And like you said, it's a walk with a view.
It is. It is a walk with a view. Now, we've gone that extra mile, if you want to call it that. We've worked with Metro Police. So we've got a lane closed off, I think it's NMR Avenue on the day. So we've got Metro Police presence, patrols, you name it. There's additional private security that's been hired for the day. There's ambulance services that's been hired for the day. There are even volunteers that are coming through. They're going to be our marshals, going to be decked out and what have you. I want to say thank you very much to Brother Ibrahim Dawood for hooking us up with those marshals and all of that. So safety is our first priority. We're putting up as many people. So you will have Metro Police for policing and patrolling. You will have private security. Additional to that are various different marshals that will be along the route and everything. So Safia, I think Safia, this is the second time or third time I'm hearing this question. Safia says, Salams, are we getting goodie bags? Safia, we're meeting with our main sponsor tomorrow morning. So I actually can't answer that question for you now. Right? If I have to answer this question now at a push, the answer is going to be, I don't know.
Yes.
Because we're meeting with the main sponsor tomorrow morning and we'll let you know about that. Hassan says, great initiative, the fun walk. Extend the invite to all Hujjaj intending to go this year. It's a great way to for them to warm up. Hey, how's about this one here? The Hujjaj going to be busy on that morning. Durban Hujjaj anyway. They're going to be very, very busy this morning because Hafiz Wadi decided from 8 o'clock in the morning he wants to broadcast your Hajj seminar live. You're going to be sitting there getting a vaccination and it'll be live inside the microphone and the radio. Yeah, you must say thank you very much, Hafiz, for that one there. Abbas Sheikh in Durban saying salams to everybody this morning. He sends a picture of this big ship that's docked at our harbour at the passenger terminal. It's one of those British cruise ships. Looking lovely. Now, Abbas, why are you there taking pictures of this thing on a Monday morning? I mean, really. So, more messages for you. Farida Ibrahim says, Assalamu alaikum. Brother Altaf says, hey, listen, on the 27th, I'm bringing my braai stand. Listen, Altaf, you're most welcome to bring your braai stand on the 27th. The thing about it is, we're saying to people, come and join us from like very, very early in the morning, right? We're gathering from 5:30, like I said. So you come through, do the whole walk and what have you, but then don't just leave. Bring your picnic blanket, put it down, your picnic basket, whatever the case may be, and have a picnic with your family, with everybody else that's there as well. We get to do a little bit of socializing at the same time as well. So Altaf decides he wants to have a braai at 9 o'clock in the morning. Why not?
Absolutely.
Now it's making biryani.
I'm on the... Bringing, definitely not making. I'm on the website as we speak.
Right.
Just to explain how user-friendly it is. I think a 6-year-old could even do this.
A 6-year-old, okay.
Literally. So on the website, on your second line, the first tab says Fun Run Entry Form. It's right there. It's at the top of the website. If you go onto the second line, the first tab, Fun Run Entry Form. You click on it, and everything is self-explanatory from there. It's literally just a little six easy tabs. They're not asking you for your address. They're not asking you for the cell phone number that you used, 2-3 years ago. It's basic stuff: name, ID number, date of birth, email address, and your contact number.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Because I'm doing this, must pay, yeah? But you must go. Take the banking details. You take the banking details. You go make your payment. So it's 100 Rand per adult and it's 50 Rand for children under the age of 12. So you go ahead, you make your payments, email the proof of payments through to tbr@alansar.org.za. So you email there through and then the team will get back to you and we just sort stuff out from there, man. It's 5 minutes now to 7. We've got a main news bulletin coming up in a bit.
Fun for the entire family.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil Pure Sunflower Cooking Oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunflower. Tradition just tastes better.
The Breakfast Rush. It's the people's choice.
Every day's a good day.
Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081 207 8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, your 24-hour dentist.
If your evening is like this,
Show mama, I wash your windscreen very nice.
take your moment to enjoy that blissful alone time while you relax in a Satiskin bubble bath. Also available in shower gel and hand wash, the Satiskin range is pH balanced for satin soft skin. Satiskin, take your moment.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
सरकार मदीना बेकस पे करम कीजिए सरकार मदीना गर्दिश में तकदीर बावर में है सफीना बेकस पे करम कीजिए तुम्हारे आस्थाने से ज़माना क्या नहीं पाता तुम्हारे आस्थाने से ज़माना क्या नहीं पाता कोई भी दर से खाली मांगने वाला नहीं जाता भर दो झोली मेरी जाने आलम भर दो झोली मेरी जाने आलम लौट कर मैं ना जाऊंगा खाली लौट कर मैं ना जाऊंगा खाली भर दो झोली मेरी जाने आलम लौट कर मैं ना जाऊंगा खाली भर दो झोली सल्लल्लाह भर दो झोली मेरे आका भर दो झोली सल्लल्लाह भर दो झोली मेरे आका भर दो झोली मेरे आका भर दो तेरा मंगता तेरे दर पर बनकर सुवाली आया है कर दो हसनैन का सदका खाली झोली लाया है कुछ नवासों का सदका अता हो कुछ नवासों का सदका अता हो कुछ नवासों का सदका अता हो दर पे आया हूँ बनकर सवाली भर दो झोली मेरी जाने आलम लौट कर मैं ना जाऊंगा खाली तुम जमाने के मुख्तार हो या नबी बेकसों के मददगार हो या नबी सबकी सुनते हो अपने हो या गैर हो सबकी सुनते हो अपने हो या गैर हो तुम गरीबों के गमखार हो या नबी भर दो झोली मेरी जाने आलम आका मेरे कर दो करम सरकार आका कर दो करम सरकार हम है रंजो मुसीबत के मारे हुए सख्त मुश्किल गम से हारे हुए या नबी कुछ खुदा राह में भीख दो या नबी कुछ खुदा राह में भीख दो दर पे आए हैं दामन सारे हुए भर दो झोली मेरी जान आलम भर दो झोली मेरी जान आलम लौट कर मैं ना जाऊंगा खाली लौट कर मैं ना जाऊंगा खाली जो इब्न मुर्तज़ा ने किया काम खूब है कुर्बानी ये हुसैन का अंजाम खूब है कुर्बान हो के फातिमा ज़हरा के चैन में
The Breakfast Rush Main News Bulletin.
Making news at 7, two suspected drug dealers will line up in the Durban Magistrates Court today following a drug bust in Durban's Point area. Good morning, I'm Tabile Duma. Two suspected drug dealers will line up in the Durban Magistrates Court today following a drug bust in the Durban Point area. During an anti-drug raid, police confiscated drugs worth over 132,000 rands at their flat on Friday. The two men, aged 22 and 33, were taken into custody. Along with possession of drugs, authorities say foreign nationals are also suspected of breaking immigration laws, which they will also be charged for. A Hawks investigator has testified that alleged tattoo gang boss Anthony Gounden had the Verulam police station under control and some of the detectives were on his payroll. He said that corrupt police officers were assisting drug dealers to open security companies so that they can have access to firearms. Gounden, aged 44, of Redcliffe, appeared in the Verulam Magistrates Court last week for the attempted murder of an off-duty Metro Police officer on the 9th of March. At the time, Gounden had fled the scene and handed himself over to police on the 13th of March. He is also facing charges of fraud, defeating and obstructing the course of justice, and the unlawful possession of firearms. Detective Warrant Officer Sivan Naidu told the court that his team had been tasked to investigate high-profile cases, including gang and drug-related matters and attacks on the police. Naidu told the court that the Metro Police officer was returning home from a prayer when he encountered Gounden and two of his bodyguards. He said there was a dispute due to Gounden's vehicle blocking traffic. Naidu said that the bodyguards had kicked him off his feet and hit him with a butt of a firearm on his head, face and body. He said that the accused joined the attack by kicking the victim, and the victim was found lying on the floor. During his bail application, Gounden denied being a drug dealer, gang boss and assaulting the police officer. Meanwhile, the South African Health Products Regulatory Authority is investigating reports of a dangerous solvent allegedly found in 2 batches of Benlin pediatric syrup. The authority said it received an alert by a Nigerian national agency for Food and Drug Administration, suggesting that the affected batches contained diethylene glycol, which is toxic to humans and if consumed may prove fatal. On Saturday, SAPRA recorded the 2 batches of the pediatric syrup, citing possible toxic effects such as vomiting, diarrhea, difficulty passing urine, headaches, and acute kidney injury, which could result in death, among others. Spokesperson Madime Chamashishi said SAPRA acted immediately after being alerted. SAPRA said affected countries included South Africa, Eswatini, Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania, and Nigeria. The Joburg City Council has formally opened an investigation into allegations of rogue, clandestine and unlawful conduct by a group of forensics and investigation services. Council Speaker Margaret Arnold says Zondo Commission advocate Puliselega will lead the probe. And finally, Iran warned Israel and the United States yesterday of a much larger response if there is any retaliation for its mass drone and missile attack on Israeli territory overnight. As Israel said, the campaign is not over yet. The threat of open warfare erupting between the arch Middle East foes and dragging in the United States has put the region on edge, as Washington said America did not see conflict with Iran but would not hesitate to protect its forces and Israel. Iran launched the attack over a suspected Israeli strike on its consulate in Syria on the 1st of April that killed top Revolutionary Guards commanders and followed months of clashes between Israel and Iran's regional allies triggered by the war in Gaza. However, the attack from hundreds of missiles and drones are mostly launched from inside Iran caused only modest damage in Israel, and most were shut down with the help of the US, Britain and Jordan. An Air Force base in southern Israel was hit but continued to operate as normal, and a 7-year-old child was seriously injured. Taking a look at financial indicators, the rand to the US dollar is trading at 18 rands and 84 cents, to the pound at 23 rands and 47 cents, to the euro at 20 rands and 7 cents. Gold is trading at $2,356.10 an ounce, while Brent crude oil is trading at $90.45 a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with headlines at 7:30. For Our News, I'm Tabile Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabile Duma. She'll be back with your headlines in around about 25 minutes on the program. Still to come on your breakfast rush this morning, a quick chat with Anton Harbour, the Executive Director of Campaign for Free Expression. We're talking about the General Intelligence Laws Amendment Bill. We'll talk about that in a bit on the program. But if you're on the roads right now, I know you need a heads up on traffic, right? So let's get that really quickly.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum. Welcome.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. We're traveling on the N2 southbound, just after Amstanga. The left-hand lane is closed. There's going to be delays in that vicinity. Allow for extra traveling down. Now remember, there's roadwork there as well. That's causing a lot of problems at the moment. So please, extra traveling time is required. Now you've got a stationary truck on the entry east at Linfield Park. Now here as well, there's roadwork taking place. So 2 lanes to 1 lane. Only a single lane running at the moment, eastbound coming towards Durban. There's going to be major issues there. Please allow for extra traveling time. Stationary vehicle entry eastbound as you come from the Hilton Avenue ramp. Left-hand lanes obstructed, so there's going to be delays there as well. Allow for extra traveling time. Another stationary vehicle entry eastbound before Ashburton. Left-hand lane is closed, so there'll be delays in the vicinity as well. Now it's raining in the Greater Durban area, so the roads are wet. Slippery as well. The oil is coming up. Make sure your wipers are working before you leave home. Make sure your headlights are on. Increase your following distances. Slow down whilst you're out there this morning. If you've got puddles of water, please be careful. I just want to tell you what happened the other day, last week, while we were driving in a convoy. We were driving down a road, and the 2 vehicles in front of me hit a puddle of water.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing that there's a pothole under the puddle of water.
Oh, gosh.
And both vehicles burst, both tires. So this is just what happened to us about 4 days ago. So please, if you see puddles of water, slow down and just go through it very carefully so that your vehicles don't get damaged. Slow-moving traffic on the Southern Freeway. Now, there's roadworks on the Southern Freeway. Before the steel bridge, the left-hand lane has been taken away. So very congested conditions on the Southern Freeway this morning as you're coming into Durban. Obviously, taking the off-ramp to Victoria Embankment as well is very slow-moving. The M13 is slow-moving eastbound, coming towards the Pinetown area, down Fields Hill, going into Westville, from there into the 45th cutting area. Essex Terrace, you've got roadworks taking place. The traffic is slow-moving in that vicinity, going into Sherwood. The M4 Northern Freeway coming into Durban, between Amstanga and Durban North, traffic is slow-moving. That is southbound. Northbound, on the same highway, going towards the M41, taking the ramp to the M41 is congested as well. If you're traveling on Mgeni Road, coming towards Global Road, traffic is slow-moving as you're coming southbound from Mgeni into Global. If you're coming out Stella Road this morning down Jacob's Ladder towards the M7, Edwin Swales, traffic is slow-moving in that vicinity as well. Higginson Highway eastbound is congested as you're coming towards the N2, both as far back as Bayview. The N2 northbound from Galleria down Trinity Hill as well is very, very slow-moving traffic as you're approaching the Prospecton area, Isipingo, to allow for extra traveling time here, please. That's your second update.
So, Superintendent Raouf, are you going to be at the Fun Walk on the 27th?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And are you going to be there in like your official capacity? You're going to be giving people that are running too fast like speeding tickets and stuff?
I will be running the race.
You're going to be, okay. Like in full uniform?
No. I'm coming in my shorts. T-shirts.
Ooh. Listen, we want people to
my
come.
shirt.
Now, you have to change your mind on that one. We have put longs on for you, like tracks or something.
No. I'm more comfortable running in my shorts.
There we go. Superintendent Raouf will be running the race with you. Brother Altaf will be getting the fire ready and the braai stand ready. Naz is going to be walking the race alongside you as well. Riaz is taking the entire week off this week.
Sure.
So he can rest for the 27th. Imagine
Nazmeera
that.
will be running with me.
No. I'll be walking.
Yeah.
I'll be walking. I'll be
No, you're not
enjoying the views.
I want to do this, right? Because I've just been alerted to colleagues from other radio stations that are currently listening in at the moment, right? So people know that I've been in the industry for so long. It's like when Nikola Tesla was testing FM, I was, no, not that long. But there are colleagues from other radio stations that are currently listening into the show. So I'm going to challenge you from whichever station you're working for and you're listening to us right now. I'm going to challenge you to register and be there on the 27th. I'm going to put the poster up on the screen. If you're watching the video now, there you go. The poster is up on the screen. So I'm challenging you to join us on Saturday, the 27th of April at the Blue Lagoon Lawns in Durban. We're gathering from 5:30 a.m. The race is scheduled to start at 6:30, and you can join in on the action and the thrills with TBR and Radio Al Ansar, because we're going to be going through this picturesque 5K route, right? So we'll take in the sides along the magnificent Moses Mabhida Stadium, the breathtaking Durban Promenade as well. DSW has assured us that they will try and clean their place first. So, so we'll be there. Now, if you're watching the video, on screen at the moment, I've got the Radio Al Ansar, or rather the Al Ansar website, just to show you where to find the entry form. So Superintendent Raouf, all somebody has to do is type in alansar.org.za, go to our website, and on the top menu, right at the top of the page, you'll find Fun Run Entry Form. You click on it like we have, and it'll open up the form. So we're asking for your name, your first name, your surname, your ID number, your date of birth, your email, your cell phone number, and then just to confirm that you are human. Right? So if you're watching the video, you see it right now. So you click on that and it'll take you to something that says, please click on all entities similar to the following pattern. And then you just follow the pattern. Like the one that I've got on screen right now is quadruped. So we'll just click on that. Done. Verified. Submit. And then below that, you've got adults, 100 Rand per person, kids below 12, 50 Rand per person. All entry forms need to be submitted an entry form needs to be submitted per person. So banking details, you could do a collective deposit into the Nedbank current account. Those details are on the screen at the moment as well. It's on the website. So I'm just sharing the website with you so you can see what's going on. You go there. Yeah, do that. You email your proof of payment to tbr@alansar.org.za and boom, you're in. It's as easy as that. Can we make it any easier, Superintendent Raouf? He's gone. He's already on the website. He's like, okay, cool, I'm going to go do this. So the one thing that Nazmeera will be doing is Nazmeera together with Sister Hajra at reception, because this was their idea, right? Like physical forms for like people that are completely tech illiterate. Like they don't know how to go and they don't know how to do an EFT and all of that. If they want to come here, go to reception, speak to Sister Hajra at reception. She'll assist you with filling in a form. You can swipe your card at the bookshop, make your payments, and boom.
Done.
You're in.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. tradition just tastes better.
We want to spend some family time with you. The Breakfast Rush Family Fun Run or Walk. Be with us on Saturday, the 27th of April, and be part of the fun and excitement as we take on the 5-kilometer course from Blue Lagoon Lawns along NMR Avenue, back along the picturesque promenade to Blue Lagoon. Register the entire family for an outing to be remembered. The Breakfast Rush Family Fun Run or Walk. Saturday, 27 April. Pre-register online to pay and enter. Come enjoy the crisp morning breeze, a healthy run, jog or walk, and then picnic with us. Call 031-208-1601 for more details. The Breakfast Rush Family Fun Run or Walk. We'll see you there.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
So the General Intelligence Laws Amendment Bill that is currently sitting in the National Council of Provinces is set to undergo another process of public participation. But civil society groups are worried that crucial suggestions will fall on deaf ears. The bill, passed by the National Assembly on the 26th of March 2024, is aimed at countering the erosion of the country's state security agency by overhauling it. So joining us this morning is the Executive Director of Campaign for Free Expression, Anton Harbour. Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Rush.
Good morning, and thank you for opportunity to talk about this bill.
It's a pleasure to have you on the program. Anton, can you give us a general understanding of what the General Intelligence Laws Amendment Bill is?
Certainly. You know, after the state capture era, there was a high-level panel of experts that looks into the role our state security agency had played in enabling state capture. As we know, it interfered in political processes, it took sides in state capture and enabled it in various ways. The high-level panel recommended changes to the state security agency and the law that governs it, and this was reinforced by the Zondo Commission. So this bill is an attempt to reform the agency to make sure it can never again play the role it did in enabling state capture. That's the background to the bill. They tabled a bill that it was intended to do this. It's been highly controversial because of some elements of the bill, because it looked like the state security agency was looking to slip in various powers that in fact would further enable that kind of state capture activity. There have been changes before it was approved by the National Assembly, and there's a new version now which is going before the Council of Provinces, which would half improve the situation. It makes some changes which are important and valuable, but certainly it's our view that it fails to put in place the proper accountability that's needed to ensure the state security agency is properly reformed.
Now, Campaign for Free Expression is just one of the civil society organizations that have raised concerns about the bill. What are these concerns?
There are a few major concerns. The bill enables mass interception of communications. In other words, mass listening to telephones to pick up state security issues. And to do so, they need permission from a judge. But we're of the view that the judge must be fully independent of the government, and this is not the case in this law. Currently, it's a judge appointed by the president. State security agency has a very large secret slush fund to enable it to do its work. And one of the problems in the past has been that fund has been quite badly abused. And there's been serious corruption in the use of that fund. And what the bill doesn't do is put proper oversight, proper auditing of that slush fund to ensure there isn't further corruption. Another key factor is that the key oversight body for state security is the Office of the Inspector General of Intelligence, who's meant to keep an eye on what they do. And it really needs to be fully independent, but at the moment it is not fully independent of state security agency. And we think that's a weakness in the law. And the last thing I would mention is that, you have to have a definition of national security threats that mean they remain focused on real threats and don't get involved in things like party politics. And we certainly believe, and a number of experts have said, that the definition in the Act is far too broad and would still give rogue agents the capacity to misbehave.
Now, Anton, very briefly.
Major issues that arise in the bill.
Indeed, very briefly, can you tell us how you propose the government address the concerns that have been put forward?
Oh, we think it's not difficult. I mean, let me say the big change in the bill is that they split it between the agency that does work internationally and the one that does it locally. And that's a good development, and that is something we welcome. So I don't want to underplay the fact that there are good elements in the bill that should be supported. But for example, it's a simple change to ensure that the judge who oversees telephone communication interception is fully independent. It's not very complicated to make the Inspector General fully independent as well, so that he can do his job properly. They need to take control of his budget and his office away from the State Security Agency and answerable either to Parliament or make it what we call an Article 9 a structure, which in terms of the Constitution would make it fully independent. And the slush fund, you've got to give the Auditor General full powers that it has over all government funds to ensure that it can check how the funds are used. You can still maintain levels of secrecy, and there are ways in which that can be done and which are done in other countries. So it's not particularly complicated. It's a question of whether there's a desire to do it.
How significant is the ongoing public participation process in the National Council of Provinces regarding the GILAB, and are they aware of the implications of the bills in its current form?
Well, we certainly will be making them aware. The public participation process is very important, and it was as a result of that process before the National Assembly that there's been some important changes to the bill. And there were some elements of the original bill that were dropped, mainly because there were so many objections from civil society organizations such as ours. So we will certainly be making the Council of Province fully aware of our objections. And we hope they will listen and make further changes so that this bill is really what it should be.
Anton, I want to say thank you very, very much for your time this morning and bringing your insight into the topic as well. And we wish you and your team success in your endeavors.
Thank you very much.
So that was Executive Director Executive Director of Campaign for Free Expression, Anton Harbour, just bringing the information to us, info that we need because, well, this general intelligence bill that we're talking about this morning, the General Intelligence Laws Amendment Bill, it's something that would affect us. Each and every one of us, as we go down the line, living our lives here in South Africa. Thank you very much to Tabila for getting that onto the program as well.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
The Breakfast Rush. It's the only way to start your day.
MBC Parts has been a supplier of premium Mercedes parts for over 20 years, with staff that have the knowledge and expertise to provide you with the highest quality parts that are 50% cheaper than most Mercedes parts suppliers to keep your Mercedes purring smoothly and efficiently all year round. Visit us at 79 Sydney Road, Durban, or shop online at mbcparts.co.za. We will courier to your doorstep. T's and C's apply.
Get ready to celebrate the joy of the season with the Chelino Baby Sale. Shop beautiful baby nursery, furniture, travel systems, car seats, and much, much more. We've got everything you need to make this holiday unforgettable for your little one. Shop the Chelino Baby Sale from the 20th of March to the 20th of April 2024 for a unique and fun shopping experience. Visit us at a Chelino Baby store near you or simply shop online at chelino.co.za. Chelino Baby, your premium baby store.
The people of Palestine need your support now. Africa Muslims Agency is on the ground, already providing food, medication, and emergency supplies in Gaza. Donate any amount to Heal Palestine at africamuslimsagency.co.za. Africa Muslims Agency, empowering, educating, inspiring.
Elevate your events at Noor Venues, Riverside, Durban North. From birthdays and graduations to weddings and yoga classes, we've got you covered. Our two halls host 210 people, complemented by a boma pit, pool, and a unique bridal suite. Need a space for conferencing? We've got that too. Don't miss out. Book now. nourvenues.co.za. nour.co.za.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Do you have what it takes to win? Call now and let's find out together. The Breakfast Rush. 0861 904 904.
This feature is brought to you by Vodacom. Shop at the Pavilion, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, for you at the Bluff Towers, the Workshop Durban, GSM at the Workshop, Umlibisi Mega City, Bridge City KwaMashu, and the Brookside Mall PNB.
Hey, so if you want to be a winner, call in now. 0861904904. If you want to win with Vodacom, you make the call now. Zach is taking one call and one call only. So the first person to call in almost guaranteed to be a winner with Vodacom. Now, talking about being a winner with Vodacom, how's about winning with some low prices, right? Get the VodaPay quicker. Cash deal on this one here, 799 Rand. You could use this at your business, whether it's big business, small business, medium enterprise, whatever it is. You could take payments using the tap feature. You could insert the card into the device, swipe or scan a QR code. It's quick, contact and contactless payments at your fingertips. So it accepts local and international cards. It is a standalone mini point of sale, has a long-lasting battery, color screen display. It's got dual SIM and supports 2G, 3G, and 4G. Built-in pin pad with 10 numeric and 9 function keys, so easy navigation around this one here. There's no setup costs, no minimum service fees, processing fees from 3% or lower, 24-hour settlements for Nedbank customers and 48-hour settlement for other banks. Accepts Visa, MasterCard and other debit cards. The VodaPay quicker at 799 Rand once off. 0861904904. Do you want to win with Vodacom? If the answer to that is yes, then call in now. What do they have to do?
All you have to do is answer one simple question,
Mhm.
giving us 3 things that stood out for you in the past Ramadan.
So
And
Ramadan's
that's it.
not so long ago. It was just like last week, right? So tell us, what stood out for you during Ramadan? Easy question to answer. Call in now. Give us the answer. Be a winner. Finish in claw. Easy as that. Right? Get the Samsung Galaxy A25 5G on the 1.3 gigabyte red core top-up plan at 289 rands per month over 36 months or 349 rands per month over 24 months. Prepaid for this device is 5,999 Rand. It's the Samsung Galaxy A25 5G. It's got a 6.5-inch display, 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabyte ROM, triple rear sets of cameras, your selfie camera, fingerprint sensor that is side mounted, and Android 14 built in as well. Samsung Galaxy A25 5G on that 1.3 gigabyte red core top up plan at 289 rands a month over 36 months and 349 rand per month over 24 months. So remember, Vodacom says to everybody, hey, you call in daily and you be a winner. Daily will give you 4 gigs of data on a brand new SIM card every single day. But those 4 people, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, those 4 people on a Friday will have the opportunity to take away a prize valued at 1,500 Rand from our set of Vodacom stores exclusively. So what you have to do is like make the call, right? So 0861 904 904. And whilst you're dialing the number, get the exquisite travel charger, dual USB Type-C cable included as well. So charge up to 2 devices simultaneously, removable charge cable length meter, protection against short circuits built-in, overcharge protection built-in. It has an LED indicator built-in, so it's all built-in, right? 149 rands is what you pay for this one here. It's normally 350 bucks. Amina, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Amina, how are you doing?
I'm good, alhamdulillah.
Amina, can you tell us what 3 things stood out for you this Ramadan?
I think there were like small miracles happening throughout. Really stood out was like how some people were very kind, especially like to people who are fasting. I'm coming from Free State, so the environment in Durban and knowledge about Islam here is much more, especially from non-Muslims.
I mean, Tom, you said you're coming from the Free State. Have you moved to KZN, to Durban?
To Durban.
When?
I moved to Durban.
Nice.
I moved last year.
Lovely. And are you enjoying Durban?
At first, it was just chaotic, but alhamdulillah, settling in.
Fantastic. Amina, we hope to meet you and your family at the fun run on the 27th of April as well. But for this morning from Vodacom,
Congratulations.
we'll give you that starter pack with the 4 gigabytes of data, and we'll also put your name down on that list of people to call back on Friday morning. So inshallah, Friday morning, you could win for yourself a prize valued at 1,500 Rand. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Zach is laughing, but I think I'm going to go down to my car and I'm going to go on the dashboard, because on the dashboard I've got this whoop, right? Like it's like literally a whoop. So I'm going to bring that in here. And every time the phone line makes a funny noise, I'm just going to go, Zach. Thank you, Vodacom.
This feature was brought to you by Vodacom. Shop at the Pavilion, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, 4U at the Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, GSM at The Workshop, Umlibisi Mega City, Bridge City Kwamashu, and the Brookside Mall PNB.
You've tried the rest? Now come to the best. Vodacom Shop for smartphones, tablets, laptops, routers, SIM cards, gaming, and the latest accessories to complete the look. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection everywhere you go. Plug and play to fully installed fiber. Our infrastructure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Get the right amount of everything. Vodacom Shop at the Pavilion Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop, Umlazi Mega City, City View, Bridge City Kwamashu, Brookside Mall Pietermaritzburg, and the Nelson Mandela Square Sandton.
The news headlines are brought to you by Karwa Financial Accounting Services, registered accounting and taxation practice, where client service and satisfaction is our main priority.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Making news at the bottom of the hour, the Unemployment Insurance Fund says it's confident that it will meet its target and create 700,000 jobs for the 2024 and 2025 financial year. A University of Forte staffer who was fired for harassment and gross incompetence remains at the helm of one of the country's largest trade unions. And finally, the United States has destroyed dozens of drones and at least 6 ballistic missiles aimed at Israel from Iran and Yemen, its military has said. That's it for now. For Iral and Sara News, I'm Tabila Duma.
The news headlines are brought to you by Karwa Financial Accounting Services, registered accounting and taxation practice, where client service and satisfaction is our main priority.
Breakfast Rush Traffic.
Superintendent Rauf, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You've changed the goalpost.
Did I change the goalpost?
Yes, at 6:30 I'm still sleeping.
No problem.
I was supposed to start running at 7.
You can start running at 7. No problem. Let's talk about what's going on the road. What's happening in traffic?
Highway opposite Clearwood Hospital on Higginson Highway, so there's delays there, major delays. Allow for extra traveling time. M7 westbound between the N2 and Balboa Bridge. You got a vehicle broken down with fast standing up the hill. Another accident with 2 vehicles involved. Phoenix Highway, as you're coming out of Phoenix, you are 102 Trade Center traffic lights. That's right. Major congestion at the moment as you're coming out of Phoenix this morning. So please allow for extra traveling time. M13 coming past Essex Terrace towards Sherwood, a little bit congested. Allow for extra traveling time. And also if you're on the M4 Northern Freeway, going towards the M41, there's still congestion there as well. Allow for extra traveling time there, please. The N2 northbound between Spaghetti Junction and the M7, traffic is slow moving due to the roadworks. N2 southbound between M19 and Spaghetti Junction, also slow moving due to roadworks. That's your final update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Rauf. Much appreciated. You take it easy, get some rest. We'll catch up with you tomorrow morning, inshallah. Walaikum salam.
The Breakfast Rush.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Keeping our families healthy this winter can seem like a daunting task. Why not ask your pharmacist about the Lung Shield range? The Lung Shield range includes capsules that provide support for lung conditions, a syrup for your kids that boosts the immune system and promotes healthy lungs, and a one-of-a-kind effervescent that contains 13 essential ingredients to optimize immune function. Make your family's health your top priority this winter with the Lung Shield range, available from all leading pharmacies. Lung Shield, prescribed by doctors, recommended by pharmacists.
Are you ready for a journey of spiritual significance? Join Khidmatul Awam Pilgrim Services for an unforgettable Umrah experience during Dhul Qa'dah, guided by esteemed scholars Mulana Dawood Samson and Mulana Muhammad Silaji. Starts on May 10th and returns on May 25th via Egypt Air out of Johannesburg. Experience 9 nights in the blessed city of Medina and 5 nights in the sacred city of Mecca, with packages starting from just 27,500 rands. Enjoy a fully guided tour, including Umrah visa, Jumu'ah prayers in both harams. Contact us at 010-6005-786. Hikmatul Awam Pilgrim Services, your pathway to a blessed journey.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
हाल दिल किसको सुनाए कर दो करम 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 कर दो करम 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 कर दो करम कर दो करम कर दो करम आका बुला लो ना बुला लो ना बुला लो ना बुला लो ना हाल दिल किसको सुनाए आपके होते हुए हाल दिल किसको सुनाए आपके होते हुए क्यों किसी के दर पे जाए आपके होते हुए हाल दिल किसको भी सुनाए आपके होते हुए मैं गुलाम मुस्तफा हूँ ये मेरी पहचान है मैं गुलाम मुस्तफा हूँ ये मेरी पहचान है गम मुझे क्यों कर सताएं आपके होते हुए हाल दिल किसको सुनाए आपके होते हुए मेरे मौला मेरी आंखें मुझे वापस कर दे मेरे मौला मेरी आंखें मुझे वापस कर दे ताकि इस बार में जी भर के मदीना देखूं आखिरी उम्र है प्यारा न के दुनिया देखूं अब तो बस एक ही धुन है कि मदीना देखूं अब तो बस एक ही धुन है कभी तो सब्ज गुम्बद का उजाला हम भी देखेंगे हमें बुलवाएंगे आका मदीना हम भी देखेंगे हमको
Brother Ali Sayed listening into the program this morning. He's responsible for this track being on the show. Ali, this is that Monday morning vibe, that energy, that what I'm talking about. You know, when we sit in the office and we're discussing the vibe, the energy that we want to give off in breakfast. This one that's playing in the background right now. Ali. Oh, man, if you're watching the video right now, thank you so much for doing that. And you'll notice on screen, we have the poster for the community fund run. Now, as community fund runs have gained immense popularity as people are becoming more and more conscious about their physical and mental well-being, right? So these events not only promote fitness and a healthy lifestyle choice, but also foster a sense of community and togetherness.
Absolutely. As the TBR team, we are always up to interacting with you and making sure it's a worthwhile experience. The 27th of April is the perfect time for us to come together. Bring your running shoes, your picnic blankets, and of course, the food as our fun walk is set to take place.
So now, I want to know from everybody who's listening in right now, would you like to nominate a friend, a family member, or even a work colleague to participate in the fun walk? We'd love for you to send us a WhatsApp message. Like, who's this person?
Mhm.
If you want to nominate somebody, like, I've already decided I'm going to be there on the 27th. So I'm going to the website, alinsar.org.za. I'm finding the fun walk form. I'm filling it in. I'm making the necessary EFT and I'm emailing tbr@alinsar.org.za. If you've already decided you're doing that, fantastic. Who would you nominate? A friend, a family member, even a work colleague to participate in the fun run?
So I'll start.
You want to nominate somebody?
I will nominate Zach
Zakaria.
to walk or run the entire 5K.
Can I tell you, Zakaria is going to be working on the day. So Zach's probably going to be walking more than 5 kilometers because he's working on the day. He'll be walking, I would assume, 10, maybe 20 kilometers on the day.
Sure.
Yeah. So Shazia and Superintendent Raouf have the same problem.
What is their problem?
They're lazy. So Shazia sends me a message, please change the start time. No. No, there's no correspondence that will be entered into. Right? You must wake up for Fajr and stay awake. You can have breakfast and then stay awake and join us. Come there because you'll have a picnic later on, like maybe 10 o'clock or something like that. Hey?
Absolutely.
So 6:30 is the start. So far. Okay, more details on the fun walk. The cost is 100 Rand per adult. It is 50 Rand per child under 12. The distance is 5 kilometers, right? Now, I'm answering Junaid Jadwat, who's not been listening in for the last 2 hours. He's just sent through. He says, please give info. Okay, cool. Here's the information. Cost is 100 Rand per adult. Right? And then, I'm kidding, Junaid, chill. So 100 Rand per adult, 50 Rand per kid. You've got a distance of 5 kilometers, which you could walk comfortably, I'm told, within an hour. It's going to be at the Blue Lagoon lawns. So we'll start at the lawns. We'll go up Athlon. We'll turn onto NMR Avenue. We'll walk by the Moses Mabhida Stadium. We'll turn left and come back up the promenade back to Blue Lagoon. It's a 5 kilometer route that we're going through. Now, if you're looking for security, right? So we've made arrangements via Superintendent Raouf of the Metropolitan Police Services for Durban to have additional patrols, additional police officers present on the day. We've gone a step further and we've gotten private security as well. Then we went a third step forward and we've got volunteers coming through to act as marshals on that. So our security, the security of our family, our TBR Radio Ansar family is first and foremost. So we're definitely taking that most seriously. So security is going to be there. We're going to be on the lawns. We're going to have a picnic after. So bring your picnic blankets, your basket, all of that, and just chill. No? Thank you, Junaid. Now, what I've done is I've forwarded you the Al Ansar website URL. So just click on it. You go onto the website, right? And then what you do is from the website, you go to the page that says Fun Run Entry Form. Fill in all of the necessary details on there. At the bottom of the page, there's banking details. So you do your necessary math, then EFT. Send your proof of payments to tbr@alansar.org.za. It's as easy as that. And you're in. You're done and dusted. You're in. Naz is doing it right now. She's like, click, 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 clickety, click. She's going for it.
I just love how user-friendly it is.
It is. We try to make it as easy as possible.
Super easy. It's literally right there at the top of the screen. And I love that it's not 3 pages of information.
Yeah.
Because I've been for fun walks.
Yeah.
And they want my
everything.
entire history.
They want everything.
This is it's so easy. Literally 5 questions. That's it. Done.
Yeah. So you said nominate somebody? Here's a message that says, I nominate Fari Aku. It's a dare, Fari! Faria Aku. You've been dared by fee. Like FEE. This person's name is an entry fee. I'm kidding. So there you go. I'm looking forward to seeing both these names on the emails because it's either going to be myself, it's going to be Nazmeera, or it's going to be Tabila, who's sitting down with the emails every single day over the next couple of days and just going through there and responding to people and all of that. So, Naz, you haven't been reading WhatsApp messages, so go for it.
Okay, so we've got a message from Aisha. She says, Assalamu alaikum to our brother Nichal and sister and the entire Radio Al Ansar team. I'd like to wish my eldest son, Farhad Qadir, a very happy 42nd birthday. May Allah bless him with good health, strength, and everything that, he desires. Love you, my son. 42 years, you are blessed. Subhanallah. Ameen.
Ameen. Know that your true friend is he who mentions Allah to you in your presence and mentions you to Allah in your absence. Be that true friend. Yusuf Patel, what a message for a Monday. Thank you for that.
Happy birthday to my adorable son Muhammad Abdullah Saib. Comes from his mother Mumtaz and dad Abdul. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant him all the happiness and success.
Ameen. Best of luck to daughter Hush now on her first day back at school. Abba loves you. It comes from Zamir.
So this one is interesting. What is the age group for the Vodacom competition?
If you can call in, you can win.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's absolutely it.
They haven't put, as far as I know, they haven't put in an age restriction there. Yeah.
Sister Shamim says, ponder. The graveyards are a strong reminder that this dunya is temporary. A silent place with a loud message.
Oh, absolutely. You just have to pay attention to that message. Now, Salams Nish, Jazakallah to Osman Staj Mahal and the Breakfast Rush for the awesome mahabba. The spices really added flavor to my Eid. Jazakallah.
Lovely.
Thank you, Shanaz.
Assalamu alaikum. Thanks for the lovely thumbs up early this morning. Have a great day ahead. From Brother Salim Musa.
Haji, you're most welcome. Congratulations to little Nur Jahan. Nichal, she says she just loves the breakfast rush. Oh, that is so sweet.
Salams to Razia Qadir, to Farooq Khan, and to Sister Fawzi. They say, Alhamdulillah, for another week of TBR. I love that.
Absolutely. Wahida, assalamu alaikum to you, brother. Ismail Khan, assalamu alaikum to you as well. Abbas Sheikh was on a boat fishing and what have you, and he managed to grab a picture of this liner, this vacationing liner that is docked here in Durban. Abbas, hope you have yourself an absolutely amazing day as well.
So Ismail Khan sends us a wonderful picture that I'm going to share with you now. And he says, Salams, Nish and the entire team, have a lekker day.
Oh, that looks like a hole in a wall.
It does.
Hey? Do you know why? Because it's a hole in a wall. Anyway.
Literally.
Sincere dua for you is that I ask the Almighty to bless you and your dear family in health, wealth, happiness, and prosperity. May the Almighty bless you and your family abundantly always. Ameen. There's no name on this one here, so Jazakallah khair. Rashida says, Nichal, you didn't read my message to my son. I didn't read it. I'm admitting it. But if you were listening carefully, you would have heard Nazmeera reading it. So it got read. Assalamu alaikum. What is this fun run in aid of Mahmoud? There always has to be somebody whose name is Mahmoud who asks the very, very difficult question. Mahmoud, the fun run is in aid of taking this radio station, this community station, to you, the community. It is in aid of extending our reach, interacting with our audience. It is in aid of health. We'll take you walking or running or jogging or strolling for 5 kilometers. Go. It is in aid of spending family time. Bring your family. Bring your picnic basket. Bring your blanket. Have a seat. Relax. Have a picnic with your family, with us. Meet us, greet us, talk to us. It is an aid of you getting to know the station a little bit better. That's what it is. It is this station doing things with the community, for the community, a safe environment. It is. Now, I know what Mahmoud is asking about, the money, because everybody wants to know. The money. Where's the money going? What's the money for? The money will be taken, put into a kitty, and used for bigger, better events to market the station, because as a business person, you know you have to market yourself. You have to take yourself to the people. And that's what we want to do. Now, we don't want to take money from sponsors and this, that, and the other, which we will do anyway. I'm saying for a word. But Mahmoud, to answer your question, it's in aid of growing a relationship between the listener of Radio Al Ansar and Al Ansar. It's in aid of growing relationships between sponsors and donors and Al Ansar, and letting you as a listener get to know these people, these brands, these entities that get into studio and come out the speakers on your end, whether it's in your car, in your home, in your kitchen, wherever you are. Interacting, growing bonds, putting people together. I hope that sufficiently answers your question. Zaybun, assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah for my awesome TV. Connected it yesterday. Not forgetting Simplex. Thank you for the awesome Eid gift, Zaybun. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Please, so your message out to your sons. Guys, come on now. We've read your birthday messages. We've done that. That's it for the show as well.
Be the best version of you.
Do good, be good. See you next time.
All over your radio.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish